Should the Mets go after Aaron Judge? The rumors, they're spurring out. They're going all over. Listen, I'm more on the side of sign Trey Turner, but if we're going to have to, listen, I want one of them. I want one of them. Turner or Judge, 100%. If we get Judge, I'd love it, 100%. This is why I think the Mets should go after Aaron Judge or a player like Aaron Judge, though. But we're going to talk about Aaron Judge on this team. First off, Aaron Judge in this lineup with Pete Alonso. It's just ridiculous. I'm not even going to talk about Francisco Lindor. Just Judge and Alonso. If they played together this year, they would have over 100 home runs combined. 102 in total. 262 total RBIs between the two of them. Just imagine that. Alonso and Judge. We've always compared the two for years, and then Judge kind of took it over like, oh yeah, Judge is just Judge. Pete Alonso's still great, but Judge is Judge. Now we pair him up. Oh, and we got Lindor. Yeah. Oh, and Starlin Marte? See, that's the difference that I'm talking about. The old Mets, you had Jason Bay to a lineup of no-names with Ike Davis. You sign Aaron Judge, you add him to a lineup that has Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, Starlin Marte. It's going to have Brett Beatty. It has Eduardo Escobar. This Mets team has guys. Are they one player away? Like this isn't basketball. They're not one player away. But Aaron Judge substantially increases their chances of winning a World Series. He does. It's that plain and simple. And that's the difference between the old Mets and these Mets. The old Mets, and Jason Bay also was not anywhere near the player that Aaron Judge was. And neither was Francisco Rodriguez on the pitching level or Johan Santana. Aaron Judge just broke the record for the most home runs hit by a major league player that didn't use steroids. When was the last time somebody hit 62 home runs? When was the last time somebody hit 62 home runs besides Aaron Judge? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That's right. Since they used steroids, that was the last time. And he hit 52 home runs in his rookie year. Aaron Judge has played 7 seasons in the MLB. 5 out of those 7 seasons, he's hit 25 or more home runs. And the 2 years he didn't was 2020, which was a shortened season, and then 2016, in which he didn't even qualify for a rookie because he only had 98 plate appearances. He got called up at the end of the year. So every year this guy has played, he hits over 27 home runs. The low, because that I said 25 plus, but it's 27. So Judge rakes. He's been the best hitter in the league the past 2 seasons. You add him to your roster, and especially Steve Cohen said 3 to 5 years. Aaron Judge makes perfect sense of that 3 to 5 years championship window because you have Max Scherzer. Over $40 million tied into him. You do not want to waste that contract. Don't. And I get Mets fans who are afraid of saying, oh, well, when we sign big name players, it doesn't go the right way. Well, it doesn't go the right way because we don't have a team that's built around that great player. We signed Jason Bay, like I said, but Ike Davis is in the lineup. We signed Aaron Judge, Pete Alonso, Starlin Marte, Francisco Lindor, Jeff McNeil, the batting champion. Think of those as that. Think of that top 5 in the lineup. Think of that top 5 in the lineup. I don't know who leads off. Probably Marte. Probably go Marte, Lindor, Judge, Alonso, McNeil. Who wants to pitch against that lineup? Who? And you literally just take out one guy. And even if you bring back Brandon Nimmo, that's great. That's even better. That's 6 guys. Go get Aaron Judge. I would love it. And the postseason thing, let me debunk that. I totally see the playoff stats scare some away from the Aaron Judge signing. But let me tell you this. Mookie Betts, when he was with the Boston Red Sox, his first 3 playoff appearances were with the Boston Red Sox. He had 227 and had 4 RBIs in those 3 postseason appearances. Bryce Harper with the Washington Nationals. In his first 4 postseasons, he hit 211 and only had 10 RBIs. Mookie Betts goes to the LA Dodgers. His next 3 postseasons, he's hit 288 and he has 14 RBIs in his postseason career with the Dodgers. Bryce Harper, he's in the postseason for the first time with his new team, the Philadelphia Phillies. And we all know how that's going. Batting .419, 11 RBIs. He's just mashing. So my point is, it takes time for some players to get things going in the postseason. I could keep going down the list of stars in this league, legitimate MLB Hall of Famers who struggled in the postseason their first couple of postseasons. And then it started to click for them. I used Mookie Betts and Bryce Harper because those are 2 recent. Bryce Harper, the most recent, and Mookie Betts, probably the second most recent. But anyways, those 2 guys struggled just like Judge struggled in the postseason at some point in their career. It happens. You struggle in the postseason. It's going to happen. But I'd still 100% any day of the week would still rather have Aaron Judge in my lineup in the postseason over anybody else in the MLB. You want to know why? Because Aaron Judge is just that good. And sometimes you have to listen. In the regular season, he's a beast. It will translate over to the postseason. It will. Listen, is the Mets offseason a failure if they don't get Aaron Judge? No. But if the Mets don't get Trey Turner and they seriously think they can make a play for Aaron Judge, I would not be against it at all. I would love it. And I think it could seriously happen, considering the need for a power bat. Behind Pete Alonso, let's be real. This year it sucked seeing Daniel Vogelbach trying to protect him. We were so desperate we had to move Jeff McNeil into the 5 spot at times. He needs protection. Who better to add to that lineup to protect him than the best power hitter in the game, the best hitter in the game the last 2 seasons? That's where I'll end.